need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believe. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process, what could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something, then watch how I move. But they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
Hey, I'm Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Perks.
And this is the 727 podcast. And today we're coming at you from Corona Manor Bar. Today we're going to talk about something super exciting, super awesome, super proud of. This accomplishment only took us almost damn near 10 years to achieve.
Just a decade.
This week, we just received our 1,300 five-star review on Google. We got tons more reviews if we put them all together, but Google has been our #1 lead source and our #1 place to get the reviews. You know, that's really helped our business. People find us from all over the world, other states, other countries. They're looking for real estate in Illinois, and bam, we pop up. Why? Because we got so many reviews. You know, a lot of real estate companies, they don't really emphasize too much on reviews. A lot of realtors, a lot of businesses, period. You know, they don't have an emphasis on reviews. You know, it definitely moves the needle. I'll tell you that right now. It's helped us tremendously. I can't tell you how much business it's created for us.
We are all guilty of going into that great business and you get great, exceptional service and they ask for the review and we say we're going to give it to them. And then all of a sudden we walk out the door and whoop, goes right over our head. We forget. It's not that we're trying to not give them a review. It's just that we all have very, very busy lives. So what we wanted to do is make sure that we give the most exceptional service out there completely. So that way these people, these clients, these friends, these customers of ours find no other option than to pay us back somehow, some way, and give us the review. 1,300, wowzers. How did we do it?
We're going to get really strategic here. You know, get yourself some pen and paper if you want to know, because I'm telling you, it works. I got the proof. The proof is in the pudding. You know, you could look us up. You could see what our people are saying about us. And we're going to tell you how you can do this for you and your business, your brand, whatever it is that you're trying to grow. Because if you're not getting out there, you're pretty much a secret agent. You're not letting anyone know what you're doing. Trust me, I don't care if you sell bags of dirt. You got to market it. You got to tell people that you're doing it. So that way you could get more business. If you're not marketing, you're just keeping yourself quiet. You're losing tons of business. You're losing a lot of people that are ready to support you and love you. And most importantly, support your business. You know, this is how you put money on your table, how you're able to pay for your kids' school, how you're able to pay for their sports, their books, their clothing, your food. I mean, the bills don't stop. So, you know, if you guys are ashamed or thinking, what are people going to think if I'm putting myself out there? You know, you're losing already.
Don't be a secret agent, as Alex will call you. Don't be a secret agent. So what would be the first and foremost things that you would need to do as step one? What would you recommend?
Step one, if I went all the way back to the beginning, right? Which
if we could do it all over again,
we could do it all over again. First thing I would do is get my vision and my core values just down to a T, right? What is this within me that I want to live and die by, that I want to hire and fire by, that I want to make sure that other people around me have these things within them, so that way, you know, I'm surrounding myself with the right people. I'm not putting the wrong people in my life. I'm not allowing these things to happen around me, because now I know what I'm about. And most importantly, I start attracting the right people into my life, right? Yes, my circle's a lot smaller, but I have the right people in my life, the right people on my team, definitely the right partner right here. You know, I can't tell you how important it is to have the right partner next to you, whether, you know, whatever, you know, it is. Make sure that they have your back. You know, you guys are on the same page. So I'm going to go over what our core values are. So that way, because you might be thinking, Alex, what in the hell is a core value? What is this man even talking about, right? So
there's something to be said about writing things down. Core values, when he starts to go through and explain it to you, it's like, oh yeah, we do that. Oh yes, that's something that we do. Oh yeah, that's something that my business partners do, or my partner does, or I believe in. But when you write them down and you actually define them, it's almost like your team, your family of people that you do business with, they start to actually place the expectation of themselves to meet those expectations. Because when you don't have expectations clear and defined, you don't realize on how many loopholes or hiccups you're going to have.
It helps tremendously to get really clear about what's going on. And like Jamie said, once you write it down, it becomes real. So that's why I'm telling you, get this pen and paper out. You might have 100 core values right now. You might think, man, I represent all these things. You really got to dwindle those down as small as you can. For us, we got 5. And yes, when we first started our list, we grew them we wrote it all down as a team. We wrote it all out on the whiteboard. And, again, we dwindled them down because what are those most important ones? Yes, if I have 100, guess what? I'm not going to have anyone, right? There's too many core values. And I'm not really clear about what the heck is going on. So that's what's most important.
We came up with an acronym that pertained to us and our marketing and what speaks to our team. So our acronym, surprisingly, is SHARK. So acronym is actually the first letter of each word that's going to stand for something. Shall we get started?
Definitely.
Perfect.
So we could go over our core values so that way you guys get an idea of what we got going on. You don't have to pick these. You could pick whatever you'd like, but that way you could get started on doing this on your own.
The word SHARK starts with the letter S. S stands for service.
Service. What does service mean? That we always go above and beyond. We're always going above and beyond no matter what the job consists of. We want to do more. They're paying us to paint that wall over there. Yes, we're going to paint that, but we're going to clean this and we're going to paint this over there. We're going to paint that over there. Because you know what's going to happen after we do all of that? They're going to say, since you did that and you did this and this, why don't you do the rest of the damn house, right? So that's what it's about. So it's about going so far above and beyond that people will be thinking they're crazy not to do business with you, right? So that's what S is all about.
Second letter. So we are a Spanish-speaking real estate company, thankfully. And we wanted
Hispanics on our team.
Incorporate a little bit of Spanish language. So the H stands for hacer. Hacer in Spanish language means to do.
To do the work in spite of, right? So no matter what, I don't care what has to happen, what mountain we have to climb over, what lake we need to swim across, we're going to get the job done, no matter what. You're not going to hear anybody making excuses or doing something pissed off. We do everything with a good attitude, everything with a smile, and that's where that great karma comes from. I can't tell you how many times I'm out there doing whatever it takes, whether it's cleaning the toilets, cleaning the dishes, mopping the floor, putting up signs,
picking up shit
with my bare hands, whatever it takes, bro. Literally, nothing is beneath me. You got to lead by example. You got to show people that you're there, you're part of the team, and you're ready to do whatever the hell needs to be done. So we do the work in spite of.
A.
Act with integrity, right?
With integrity,
if you say you're going to do something, you better do it, bro. You say you're going to do something, do it when you say you're going to do it. That's so simple. It's nothing to it. All you got to do is show up. If you're going to tell them you're going to be there, from 5 to 5:30, show up early and kill it, bro. Kill it. Right? Whatever it is. And again, do it with a smile on your face because we have the opportunity to serve somebody, right? This is what we're all in business for this opportunity. So here's your time to shine. Someone came into your business. Somebody called you. Somebody needs your service. And what are you going to do? How many balls are you going to drop? Right? We're not juggling here, right? Get yourself a process, stick to it, and tweak it. That's a live document. That's always going to be being able to get updated when you have a new conversation and you're like, oh man, that worked a little bit better. Let's move this around. Get tight on your process.
Treat them like the last customer that may ever walk into your business, and most importantly, finish the job.
Think to yourself, this is going to be my client for life. How am I going to earn that opportunity to be this person's resource forever?
R, responsibility. So very important.
Responsibility. Not one person on our team gives one fuck about any of your excuses, okay? And that's what responsibility is about. Fuck your excuses. No one cares. Work harder, right? Nobody cares. I tell my team that all the time. I tell my kids that. I tell my girl that. No one cares. No one cares about your excuses. You said you're going to do it. Get the fuck up. Go do it. And watch how much better you feel after it's done. And watch how much more confidence you have in yourself. And how much more fucking you could stick your chest out, because now you're actually becoming a man and you're doing what you said you're going to do. And now more people are going to follow you. You're leading by example. Your kids are watching, your girl's watching, your dog is watching, baby. Do it, please.
And last but not least, K, which stands for knowledge.
Bro, y'all already know I crave knowledge. We live a learning-based living. That's what knowledge is all about. That's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me going. Every single day, I know that I'm going to learn more, that I'm going to help somebody new, that I'm out there just craving information. And I know that I'm smart enough. If somebody takes the time out of their day, I don't care if it's 1 second or 10 minutes, I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'm going to listen. And most importantly, whatever they're telling me to help me, I'm going to put it into action. And yes, I might be fucked up the first 1 or 10 or 100 times, but I'm going to keep going. And I don't lose because I don't quit.
So what have we noticed over the years about our reviews? Like, okay, so we're a decade old and we have 1,300 reviews. That's great now. But what have we noticed over time about the amount of reviews that we're getting and why?
So over time, definitely, our customer service has, grown and has got 10 times better, right? So at the beginning, obviously you're just starting out, things are going to be a little bit more rough and, you're the marketing team, you're the cashier, you're the intake person, you're the person that answers the phone, sets the appointments, fulfills the job, does the shipping, does the delivery, does the, how many things you got to do? So it gets hard, right? So that, especially when you're by yourself. So what has happened throughout the years, our standard of excellence, it just keeps going up and up and up. We just keep getting better and better. We're a whole entire team of specialists, right? So what I do and what I have Jamie do is we don't hire to grow. We hire to buy back our time because that's what's important to us, right? Doing the things that are important that are going to move the needle and help keep our business alive and not, let it end up like the dinosaur. We want to keep going, right? So our standard of excellence has to be there. We got to make sure that we're fulfilling what we say we're going to do.
What I love about our office too, and I hear you do this all the time. Well, we have a storefront, so clients can physically walk into our office and sit down and have a handshake and meet face to face with each other. But we're not just getting a lot of reviews. We're actually showing our reviews that we are getting from clients to other clients who are just meeting us. Because there's no better way than to establish a trusting relationship that's saying, hey, you know what? A client just like yourself came in here for the first time at some point in their lives, and look what they said about us, after their experience. So it's not just that we say we're going to help you or take you through the process so that we're in this together with you to really accomplish the goal of what you're trying to do in terms of real estate or fixing a house and things of that sort. These are live people that have actually been through the process with us and they trust us, and this is what they had to say.
So just to give you a quick example of our 1,300th review and, what we did for this person and, why was he so happy? This guy was referred to us from our mailman, and he referred his sister. She came from Florida. So she lives in Florida. She had a place out here that she no longer needed. And they contacted us. It was a 2-unit building. There was a tenant on the second floor. First floor was empty, full of furniture. And they needed help with everything. They needed help from square one. They weren't sure, what the process was on selling a home, what the inspections were going to be. There were city inspections we needed to take care of. We were there for all of it. We had to help pass the FHA loan. There was repairs that needed to be done. So we went in there, fixed these things, and we didn't charge anything. We're here to help. We're not here to nickel and dime you. We're here to do the job, get the job done. At the end of the day, if we don't sell your home, guess what? We didn't do our job. We don't deserve $1. So we have to do whatever it takes to get you to the finish line. Then we had to move all the stuff that was in the first floor and get it to somewhere else. So not only we sent our movers, we sent our truck. We overcame all the appraisal issues that there was with the loan. We got the mortgage for the buyer. We brought the buyer. Am I missing anything, James? I know,
No,
we had and also used our whole entire team of specialists to get the job done.
Our clients, we felt great about it because our clients really had nothing but wonderful things to say to us and about us. And when we stepped back after the whole deal was done, we realized, wow, we really played a part in every single orifice of the deal. Listed the property, repairs on the property, buyer on the property was through an agent in our company.
Moving, mortgage,
everything was through who we gave to them. So when we truly say that we are the one-stop shop, you can literally stop physically into our shop and then stop.
Literally, we got it all, baby. We got it all. So it makes it real easy to get the job done because we have all the resources. We've already vetted everybody. We know who can get the job done, and most importantly, we know who can make you happy. Because if we're not happy, we're not happy. And then it's going to cost us money to make the shit right.
As a client, if I'm searching for something, and wouldn't it just be easier to be like, let me just call Alex and see what Alex says. Hey, Alex, I need this guy. Hey, Alex, I need that guy. Otherwise, I'm Googling things. I'm trying to read reviews myself. Instead, I could just go to one person for literally anything, and they're going to say, yep, I know this guy. Here's his number. This is, this is where you can go ahead and get your job done.
You guys are already dealing with tons of people within your business. So you could have tons of affiliate partnerships with people you're already referring. So get the best of the best. Make sure that everybody understands what their part is, and go to work and make each other some money and refer each other. I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many reviews we got. If you guys have a chance, look through them. You can see what we're talking about. We help people from out of state. They never even meet us. We take care of everything from the beginning to end, clean out the properties, take care of the inspections, show up at the inspections, do any repairs, find the buyer, get, the mortgage, get the attorneys, it doesn't stop, so we have everything in place to make it as smooth as possible. And that's what you guys got to think. If you had the most perfect business, right? So whatever it is that you're doing, write it down. What would be your dream? What would be the most elite business in your business? What would they be doing? And that's what you guys got to be making sure that every single day you strive to become that type of business.
So going back to your point, talking about when people find us on Google. So it's like, okay, great. You have 1,300 reviews. What the heck does that mean? Well, exactly just that. So the more reviews that you have on Google, when someone goes and searches Spanish-speaking real estate agent or real estate agent near Chicago, guess who comes out? Corona Homes team.
Tons of keywords, not just that. Yeah, we have all kinds of keywords. It does help
by having as much on there. And then I do get calls from real estate agents that are out of the state that say, hey, would you guys want to take a referral listing?
Even within the state, right.
Because we're relevant online. So it does help to have that amount of reviews. And also too, like, how about when we were on vacation with the kids? My kids were looking through, we're trying to find restaurants. And we were like, this one says 4 stars. This one says 4.5 stars. So it does help when people are literally just rolling through a town and trying to find out, who am I going to go to next, or who am I going to trust as far as to have it to eat at a restaurant. You're not going to want to go to the guy that has 2-star reviews that's like 20 people have answered. Why not go to the guy at 4.5 stars that have 1,500 or even 800 or even 300 reviews? So it does help in a lot of different ways to be able to be relevant on Google.
I can't tell you how important it is. Just like Jamie said, my little guys are 5 and 8, they get to sit in the back seat. They have their own screen and they got their own navigation, and they literally
send me directions from the second row. It says like accept or deny. So sometimes I'm like, stop touching the TV, but they do find places that
and they'll send it right up to the front, and they'll say, hey, go here, just because it's got 4.8 stars, 5 stars. If they're checking the reviews, right, they're 5 and 8. My 5-year-old taught himself how to read basically just from looking through reviews.
They're great little researchers.
So think about what adults are out here doing, right? What are you doing? So, it's time to open up your eyes, stop hiding, and stop being the secret agent, and start getting yourself out there. And this is a very important point. So write this down. This is like exactly what I'm telling every single client, right? So the transaction's over. We did what we had to do. And this is what I tell them in order to get better and to do my job better, right? This is exactly what I'm telling them. So Mr. Customer here, I could pretend Jamie is my client. Hey, Jamie, thank you so much for letting us be the ones to help you sell your property. I just have one favor that if I could ask. I would like to see if you could give me a review, because that's the only way I know that I could do my job better is by you giving me some feedback, right? So without any feedback, I don't know, if there was something that I could have done a little bit better, if there was something that I should have said or something I shouldn't have said. I don't care if you give me 1 star, but it's the only way that I'm going to be able to get better at my job. And I leave it there. And I tell them literally to give me 1 star and to keep it 100 with me. Please, it's the only way, right? I'm coming from contribution. Like, please, let me know. Is there anything I could have done better? And guess what? Most of the time, they're telling me no. And if they tell me yes, no problem. I'm going to honor it and I'm going to fix it. Now I know what I need to fix. I don't care if you give me 1 star. I don't care if you give me 2 stars. Because now that's actually helping me to get better at what I'm doing, right? So, of course, you can't make everybody happy. Of course, there's going to be people out there that have nothing else better than to give us some stupid-ass reviews and talk shit, and that's okay. Because, again, I'm going to use it to benefit what it is I'm out here doing.
Yes, absolutely. And woohoo to us for 1,300 reviews.
No, we do it, baby.
That's not how we shake up. That's not how we shake up, bro. I was like, wait a minute.
I thought it was like one of my homies because that's how we shake up. You know,
Yeah,
bring it in, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, we don't.
Oh,
No, I don't know
hit
what
him
you're
in the
saying.
chest of my wrist, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's all about getting that feedback. Like I said, don't be afraid to ask your people that you work with, you know, your team, get some feedback from them. Make sure, hey, maybe something that they're doing, they don't like, that they wish somebody else could be doing, you know, make them want to show up to work, make them want to be happy, because when they do that, guess what? Now they're going to be great to your clients and they're going to be very happy to help them and they're going to have the right attitude and the right smiles on their face. So that way, when your clients, it's game time and time to give you a review, they're going to be so happy to, and they're going to mention all your great co-workers that you have and all the specialists that you have on your team.
You're like,
I'm just so excited about these reviews.
Speaking of team, it was not Alex and I that got these reviews. That was our team that did that with us. So they have to be all in with you. They have to understand the importance of it. They have to understand where your core values are and want to relay the message to the client and encourage them to give reviews and make sure that they're following through with everything that they're supposed to do. So that way it actually does happen.
So it's all about keeping it 100 with your clients. You know, keep it 100 with yourself. Don't, you know, chase commission or, you know, chase that money or have commission breath. You know, it's all about the client and solving their problem, right? So it's very important on the questions that you're asking. On, you know, that way you could put all the pieces together and solve the puzzle. And at the end of the day, give them the best knowledge that you can. So that way when they're out there, whether they're shopping with you or they're shopping with somebody else, they got all the knowledge that they need to not be taken. And when they see that you have more knowledge than the other guy, guess who they're going to come back to? They're going to be like, man, this other guy that I just met didn't know shit. Let me go back to Alex. He schooled me and he didn't charge me anything. We don't charge application fees. We're literally the only place under the sun. I'll pay your application fee for you. They charge me $45 a person. You won't even believe what my credit bill is every single month, just for me doing things from my heart, right? Because that's what it's about. It's all about doing it from here, not from here, not from here, not from here. It's all from here, baby. And so when you do it from there, you know, God's got your back. The universe is going to conspire with you. And then you can make the magic happen, bro. You literally can manifest shit. But if you don't do the things in order and you don't do these things right and you're not keeping it transparent and 100 with your clients every second, I can't tell you what a disservice you're doing. I can't tell you how many times I've heard from my clients. I've never been talked to like this. I can't even believe what you're saying to me. Like, what did you just say to me? And then after I say all these things, they honor it. And they're like, you know what, Alex? I needed to hear that shit. I'm so sick of people blowing smoke up my ass and telling me and giving me the runaround and wasting my time and giving me a bunch of false hope. You fucking hit me right between the eyes. You told me what time it was. And most importantly, you gave me the roadmap to success. You didn't just send me out there and say, hey, man, can't help you. You say, hey, do this, this, and this. And let's go, baby. I got you, right? I'm not sending nobody out there to the wolves. I'm helping them. I'm giving them everything I got. When they sit down with me, baby, it's a fucking ride. And I'm ready to take that ride with them no matter where the fuck. As long as they don't kill nobody, because I ain't trying to help nobody tie nobody. Other than that, I got you.
So if you are a business owner, place some importance in those Google reviews. And if you don't own a business, there's no better way to give back than to say something very nice about somebody on a Google review. Don't just write the bad stuff. Make sure you're writing the good stuff as well.
And like Jamie was saying, you know, it's all a team effort. You got to get everybody involved. With us, you know, I'm a little sweaty, like always. You know, Jamie laughs at me. She says I have a layer of radiation over me. I probably do, because I stay hot, bro. I bring that shit. I bring the heat. And I love it. I love sweating. I love being hot. I love knowing that, you know, I bring this shit, my energy. I hope you guys are feeling this shit through fucking TV land or whatever this is, right? So I hope you're feeling it. I hope, you know, you see that it's coming from here and not from anywhere else. But like I was saying, it's all about a team effort. You got to get everybody on board. So this is another thing that works like magic, right? So my guys, when they meet with their clients and they, you know, close the deal, not only they get the review, they get a testimonial, they get pictures with their clients, and then they post them on Google. So then when people are looking at the reviews and they see, damn, they keep seeing the same name over and over and over, and they're getting all these reviews and getting these testimonials and pictures with their clients. So they know this shit's real. It's not, we're not paying for this stuff, right? So that also adds weight to the Google, right? So then when people are searching for realtors or for somebody to buy their home or some type of home repair or mortgage, guess who pops up? Us. We're the first ones or one of the first ones that pops up. And let's say somebody else pops up before us and they got 30 reviews and we got 1,300 plus. Guess who they're going to call? It's not a hard thing. So get your employees involved. Let them know you will get more business if you get these reviews. Reward them for getting the reviews, right? If they're doing what you want them to do and they're doing things that are helping grow your business, reward them. I don't care if you buy them a fucking ice cream cone. Do something. Get them something, a hot dog. I don't care what it is. You know, find out what that person likes. I don't care if it's a fucking Coke, a bottle of Coke, a fucking line of Coke. Give them something, right?
Perfectly said. If you know somebody that needs to hear this, comment below.
So, yeah, not only, you know, is it important for your team to ask for these reviews, but it's so important for you to train them. For you to constantly train them, not train them one day on the first day. Hey, this is what we do, get to work, and hope that they're going to give good service and hit those standards of excellence that you have. You got to train them every day, man, every single day. I don't care what type of business you have. You should be meeting with your team on a daily huddle every single day. I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Every single day, you guys should be having a daily huddle to know what are we doing today, right? What are the things that are most important? What are my priorities? What are Jamie's priorities? What are this person's priorities? What are that person's priorities?
And what are their problems? What are their priorities? What are their problems?
And then let's say Jamie's got a problem and she's asking me and there's 10 of us on the call. Well, while I'm coaching Jamie and I'm telling her how to get through her problem, guess who else is listening? Everybody else. So now when they're on the street or they're at the office or wherever they're at, whatever kind of business you have, and they get this issue, guess what? We just went over it. So now they shine, right? They got all the answers. They even got all the terms because they just heard them 5 minutes ago or an hour ago, right? So it's very important that you're meeting with your team, that you're training them, that you're showing them what the standard of excellence is, because guess what? The name is on the line. This is your brand. This is your business. So if you're not looking to train them and you're not looking to make sure that they know what even these standards are, it's not going to work. Super important that you educate your clients about every step of the business, right? Every part of what you're going to be doing, what's going on right now, and most importantly, what's coming up next, right? Nobody wants to be left in the dark about what's going on. Where am I going? Did I get the house? What happened to the inspection? Are they going to credit me? All right. Am I by closing on time? Did the appraisal come back yet? No, they don't want to be left in the dark. They want to know what's going on and what's next, right? So even 2 steps ahead, right? You want to make sure that you keep your clients informed every step of the way, from beginning to end. When you're meeting with your clients, depending on what it is that you're selling, like ourselves, we have buyer consultations with our clients. We sit them down at the very beginning and ask them a gang of questions and make sure that we ask questions about the questions, right? Because we really need to understand what it is that they're trying to do. We need to figure out what is the best solution and give them some options. So that way, whatever they decide, because ultimately it's up to them what they decide, right? We're not pushing them one way or another. Whatever they decide, we got their back. And then we do everything in our power to make it happen. But if you're not doing these things, you're not asking the questions, you're not having these consultations with your clients, take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes us 2 hours to do this buyer consultation, but that's where we set up the whole entire deal. My expectations, their expectations, what, I'm going to require, what they're going to require. Everybody's got clarity. And then guess what? We don't have to talk about that shit no more. Now we go to work and make it happen. And now we tell them, this is what's next. This is what we're going to do. And once we do, we're going to go to work and make this shit happen. But if we don't set up the expectations, we don't tell them what's coming, we don't go over all these things, right? All their objections, they get handled at the beginning, right? So that way when we're out there looking at houses, there is no more objections. It's game time, bro. It's not no time to wait. Time is money. The more you wait and the more you think about it, the more it's going to cost you and the less chance you're going to get whatever the fuck it is you're trying to get.
I think what Alex is trying to say is, those are all things that you should be doing. So then that way you get that review.
I'm just getting started, bro.
I'm
just getting started. I hope y'all got sharpen your motherfucking pencils. Get your pens and your pencils because it's picture time. But definitely, you want to empower your clients. That's what you want to do. You want to make them feel real good about dealing with you and knowing that you're sharp as a tack, you got their back, you're out there representing them and with their best interests in mind. That's, what we have to do step by step, literally. What I'm giving you guys is the roadmap to be able to ask for that damn referral. You got to earn the right for that shit. Not the referral, the review. Yes, and then ask for the referrals, right? Yeah. All along the way, every time you come with some type of win, a small win where they get happy, ask them for a referral. Who else do you have that I could help, right? So if you're not asking for them, guess what? You definitely ain't going to get, right? So who else do you know that I could help? Right? I know you know somebody that needs my help, and I'm here. Just how I gave you this service, I'm going to give them that service. I'm giving you a bonus right now. Bonus! Referrals and reviews.
The referrals will find you by having the reviews too, so you may not even have to ask.
It's all about attracting, right? So and that's still attracting marketing. I know a lot of people don't like to ask for referrals, but when you earn the right to ask for those referrals, believe me, bro, these people want to help you grow. These people want to help your business. They see when they come to your office and see your little kids running around the office and with Windex bottles and fucking rags wiping down the desks and cleaning toilets and cleaning our bathrooms and throwing out the garbages and mopping the floors and sweeping the floors. They know these little kids, they look and they know 5-year-old, 8-year-old, they're probably not real workers. They're probably these kids, right? So, they see them playing at the office. They know it's a family business, right? We integrate everything. So they know that I'm not, this isn't some huge ass company that's just, all the money's going to the top dogs. This shit's getting flowed down to not just our employees, not just our clients, but the whole damn community. So now that I'm talking about that, that's a whole nother thing. How about it, Jane? What do we do for this community?
Okay, so we do monthly events that are free every single month of the year. So we do actually more than 12 because in July, we just ended our Taco Tuesday. There were 5 Tuesdays in July. This month, we actually have our bingo night. Bingo, this will be the second time we do bingo this year. And next month is
the wine and design.
Wine and design. So we do free monthly events for our community.
Get a bottle of wine, get some paint, get some canvases, and everybody gets to network with the community because that's what it's all about. Yes, we want to give back, because that's who we are and what we do. In our slogan, in our business name, right? So we started Corona Realty Group, and day one, our slogan was where community meets real estate. What the hell did that mean when we did it? Fuck if I know.
Exactly what we're doing now.
Exactly what we're doing now. It just literally all just kept falling into place. The more I did it, the more books I read, the more people told me that I was crazy and why the fuck am I doing? I knew I was going the right way, bro. I just kept going. The more I heard it, the more people tried to stop me, I just kept going. I don't care what they're saying. And it's all about getting that community involved, man, getting that word of mouth. Because once that community has your back, you can't be stopped. And that's why we love to give back to the community. We love to get the people out there to network with each other, to know that there's other people like them out there because so many people are afraid to come out nowadays. So guess what? It's a free event. We give away tons of stuff. We got food, drinks. We got our own Corona Blue drink. Everybody knows about, we got our mascot. The shark is always there. We give away tons of stuff and every single event is always free. We have an event in December called the Taste of Blue Island. We have over 20 restaurants, local restaurants, all from the same town at our office, and we literally serve the whole entire community. Everybody comes there, we set up tables and chairs, and I can't tell you how many times people come up to me and ask me, Alex, man, this is a hell of an event. Like, what's your ROI on this shit? It's not about the ROI, bro. My heart's full. God knows why I do it. That's all that matters to me. I'm not looking for thank yous. I'm not looking for people being grateful. I do it for my heart, and everything else follows, bro. I'm telling you, God will take care of the rest, but you got to do these things. You got to do them with a smile. You got to do them from your heart, and if you say you're going to do something, do it, bro. I can't tell you how important it is to do all these things. I even include the dogs in my every single thing I do. I carry dog bones on me. Everywhere I go, I'm stopping, making sure that these dogs are being taken care of. I recently started handing out little Jesus to everyone. I mean, it's all about doing things from your heart, all about spreading the good word, just like what I'm doing right now with these little Jesus. I'm spreading the good word without even saying a thing. I just hand it to somebody, you have a great day, and I walk off. That little Jesus says so much, I can't even tell you, without even saying one word.
I think also last time when we traveled to Texas, you traveled with a bag of dog bones.
Always, bro, always. I bring them everywhere I go. You know, it's baked pork skin. It's good for the dogs. It's not rawhide, no rawhide in there. It's got a bacon strip in the middle. All the dogs love it. So that's what I'm about, bro. Just hooking people up, hooking up animals, you know, giving off the right vibration, the right frequency. You know, I want people to tap into that shit. You know, listen to my station, because I'm telling you, bro, I'm doing it from here. You know, there's a lot of people out there that'll give you some bullshit, try to just take your money. I'm not trying to take your money. I don't want shit from you. All I want you to do is be better. Be better. Think of that person. What is the most elite person of yourself? What does that elite person of yourself look like? What do they act like? What do they talk like? And spend the rest of your natural life becoming that person, bro. That's what the fuck I want. I want you to know that you could change everybody's life, everyone around you, just by you leading by example, by you making the commitment that this is it, bro, that this is it. You're tired. You're fucking tired of being tired. You're tired of being sick and motherfucking tired, and it's game time, bro. It's game time to change your life. Your family's dependent on it. You're fucking dependent on it. Your legacy's dependent on it. Dame, what you got, baby? Tell them something.
Alex, how can somebody get a hold of you?
Call the number that changes lives, bro. 708-925-2352. You can find us on the web at coronarealtygroupinc.com. You can find me on any fucking social media. I'm even on Pinterest, baby. Alex Corona the Shark, and Alex Corona. No, I'm just playing. I don't even know what the last one is. How about you, James? How can they find you?
Jamie Burke, 708-259-6242. And you can find us on Facebook and the web.
If you guys know somebody needs to hear this, you know, show them this podcast, bro. We're here. We got you. We ain't going nowhere. Help us out too, man. Help grow this shit. Leave us a comment. Leave us a review. Our 1,301 review. I'm just kidding. But, you know, leave us something. Let us know that you're there. Let us know that you're loving this shit, because we're going to keep going, bro. Never once have I even looked to see how many people listen to our podcast. We just keep going.
Comment below, and you'll hear us next time.
This is Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie Burke.
This is 727 Podcast. We'll holler at you soon, baby. Peace.
Yeah. I'ma need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believe. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your